Something like that.
No,
There is an entity of that mind who distribute these chittas.
No, otherwise it's the idea of God, the Creator.
Yeah, that
but
is the.
No one.
So no anicca is.
Anicca and anatta. All dhammas are anatta.
Yes.
This is most important. Beginning with this understanding and follow it all the way.
Of course.
Otherwise, the atta comes in as usual.
It will very much can be misunderstood so much if there is no proper
the
samadhi.
Meditation center.
Yes, this is very important to know.
Right.
What is the chitta, what is the functions,
right,
and what is the cetasikas, duties of that.
Yes, that's why we study what type of chitta have how many cetasikas.
Right.
Like seeing has only 7 cetasikas. By happening or occurring from karma condition, it no need for other cetasikas. Only 7 is enough.
So we cannot call something like the super mind. Some people
they may call the superpower from jhana development, can fly, go on the air or down under earth, walk on the water. But there must be conditions or reason. Without the jhana, so it's very skillful, without the, practicing in a certain way, it's impossible to have such.
So that is why that is, I think, through samatha, kasinas, there are ways of kasinas.
By conditions. That's why there are sukha vipassaka for Arahata who doesn't have jhana, sukha vipassaka. And jhana laki ukala. They are different by having samatha with it or not with moment of enlightenment. One can see that without the words of the Buddha, everything cannot open up, cannot be revealed. What's the truth?
Yeah, that is why Buddha says in Dhammacakka, Buddha says that Dhammacakkam pavatitam appativatyam samanenava brahmanenava devenava marenava brahmanava kenasiva bhaktas. So no one is there to turn this wheel to back once the Tathagata role is that the wheel of Dhamma. So now there is no one, no power like the Brahma or Samanena or any Sraman, any Brahman, any Devas, Maharaj, turn it back and watch Buddha.
Reality is the conditions for realities to arise. No one can turn it back. No.
Only Buddha
knows the way or the way it is.
Yes. Very grateful for the Dhamma discussion and your words of wisdom.
Not everyone can understand the teachings depending on previous accumulation.
Yes. Exactly.
Just for those who deserve the words of the Buddha.
Exactly. It's very difficult now. I'm thinking how this so many, even the bhikkhu sanghas, that it's very difficult to make them. I think many things are wrong.
Right. It's many. Right, it's clear. straightforward.
It's many places, many monasteries.
All over the world. We can say all over
many
the world.
countries, yes, all over the
countries.
world. Yes, many countries. They are doing only customs or
Right.
that kind of traditions and routine work. Dhamma is not.
Right.
And sometimes it's very surprising to see that in their point of view, Sangha is supreme than the Dhamma. This is
right.
This is
why it's wrong, and the teachings is declined.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they honor the Sangha than the Dhamma.
Right.
So how ignorant.
Right.
This is what we can realize now.
Yes.
That we cannot discuss with them Dhamma because the tradition has become such, such, highest respect.
Right. But they should respect. Highest respect must be respect the teachings, the words of the Buddha.
That is the supreme.
Right.
Always.
Right.
So because the Buddha in his last word in Maha when monks ask that after Buddha left, who is going to be successor or who is going to be our teacher? So he never appoint.
No.
He never asked the Sangha.
Because no one can be Buddha. No can see their own word.
Yes. So Buddha simply says, he simply says, it is the Dhamma.
Yes.
It's my words.
Yes.
Teaching. So there will be no any kind of successor.
Yeah.
So is very contradictory to that his word.
Right.
What is going on?
Right. So we have to be very truthful to talk about the words of the Buddha for everyone to hear, so that they can have right understanding.
Even for a moment, that will benefit to them. That is the most important.
For their benefit. Like Buddha, for the listeners' benefit.
Exactly. So even his last, in the last word, also, at the last moment, he also called that Subhadra, or that is, he doesn't want to waste even his last breath. Before his last breath, he asked the Anandamante, let the Subhadra come. That he wants something to hear from me.
Yes.
So it's very clear. It's a very compassion. Yes, very compassion. So words are very clear. Buddha's every word, very straight word and deep, and only the things that we are wrong, we have gone wrong.
Right.
So sometimes we.
So it needs the right word to correct the wrong.
To correct. There is no one to correct.
Right.
Except we.
Yes, once or.
Yes, once
panya.
we. Yes.
If there is no panya, no matter
no one can correct.
The king or whatever.
Yes.
Cannot do anything. So much to read, so much to learn, so much to understand, but it has to be the understanding of all dhammas as anatta. All dhammas are anatta.
Of course.
Otherwise we'll go astray.
Yes, exactly. Dhamma is just to cross, as Buddha says.
Right.
It's not to attach to that cling.
One can see the panya, how valuable it is.
It is.
Yeah. It understands.
Yes, it's just understanding. Yeah. So in many suttas, Buddha says that to apply the wisdom, panya, to see the reality that is arising and falling. That is in Dhammacakka also he says very clearly that Yankinchi Samudaya Dhamma Sabbandha Nirodha Dhamma. The same word that Asaji expressed to Sariputta. Yankinchi Samudaya Dhamma Sabbandha Nirodha. Whatever arises, Yankinja Samudaya Dhamma arises from conditions. When that reason, the cause is cease, so everything is going to cease then. What have arisen from.
And those who have developed Panya can see the Foundable Truth and see the Buddha.
Exactly. So Buddha always used to refer to himself as Tathagat.
Yes.
Not even the Buddha. He used normally to.
Yes.
When he represents to monks, he normally shows that Tathagat has seen something like that. Whenever
each word.
Each Tathagat. So there is only truth. So Tathagata means there is only truth. So there is nothing representing as a personal, as an individual. So Buddha represents himself as Tathagat.
Right. Yes, the one who is realized.
Has realized. So there is nothing to attach as a person, as Gautam. But Buddha always used as the Tathagat.
And his words take quite a long time to become true. Like we cling to that which is there no more because it's gone. But Sanya remembers and keep thinking that it's there. I still like it. But the next one represents the other which has gone. Each one is like that. From moment to moment. So the world seems the permanent world, but actually the impermanent world, because world is only whatever arises is a world. So the real Savaka is quite rare in this time.
Yes, of course. There is. Yeah, that is Savaka, that is Upatipanna. That is how. That is end of that. Ujupatipanna Bhagavata Savaka. Nyaya Patipanna, Sameji Patipanna. Savaka Sangha. Yadidan Chattari Purasiva. This is Atta Purasapurga. So it means Arahant. It means Arahant.
The eight.
Yeah. Atta Purasapurga. Is a Bhagavato Savaka Sangha. So these are when these qualities, the virtuous comes, so he is the Savaka Sangha. So when there is no these virtuous, then cannot be a Savaka. Cannot be a Savaka Sangha.
So at moment of reciting Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, one can understand and have pity more than when there is no understanding at all.
Exactly.
Beginning from don't associate with the wrong one. Sevana, Japalana.
It is the first one.
Yes, bringing to the end enlightenment.
Yes, it is the first one. And also this avijja paccaya sankhara.
Yes.
So this avijja comes from the bad association, mostly.
Right. It's there here, and it does know who to associate with until panya is there.
Is that right?
Know that who is the pala and who is not the pala.
Some maybe understand, maybe late. First maybe understand as first maybe sometimes think maybe as a good or as a wise one.
In the beginning.
But in the beginning, this is something misconception comes at the beginning.
Not enough confidence.
Not enough confidence there. So, but later, when they cultivate, they develop their wisdom gradually, so they have some kind of this doubt and suspicion of that person, that whether it is true or not. So this is one way that they keep on ignoring. So they search for the reality or something good teacher.
But still, doubt is anusaya. How
it's
strong.
not clear totally.
Yeah.
But they will doubt.
Right.
They have that kind of doubt.
But Panya can see doubt not as
they
not
can.
I.
Yes.
Doubt is doubt.
Yes.
It's there just for a moment, very rapidly.
Yes.
So everything can be known by Panya as not self.
Yes.
If one says that everything is not self, but still when time comes, when one gets angry, it's I. So the remembering of the truth that it's a Dhamma, it's not anything, it's only a reality. Until then, it comes from hearing, considering, remembering more and more. Who knows next life? No thinking about this day or today at all. Once in a samsara, once in a lifetime, samsara, once in samsara. It's like this from years and years ago, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and then thinking. Anytime, it depends on condition. To condition awareness and right understanding or not. And Panya knows it cannot make haste. That is Lopa, not Panya. So one begins to see Lopa from the very beginning in all aspects.
And this says Lobha, Dvesa, Moha.
Yes.
Lobha, Dvesa, Moha. So why we don't say just Moha?
In the Paticcasamuppada.
Only Moha.
In Paticcasamuppada is the cause. But for whatever can be seen at this moment of being attached,
Lobha.
The Moha is there unseen. That's why the dosa is so dangerous, but it gets away quicker than lobha, which is not as strong as dosa.
Lobha is raga is same or any different? Raga.
The same word. Many words, about 100 words. In Athasalini.
That is lobha.
Athasalini talk about asa is also lobha. See another word for lobha. Raka and Nandi.
Tanha.
Nandi and